Welcome to The Ride. I'm Angela Turgo. You know, when I was a fourth grade teacher, every time it was February, I would go to the library and pick up all the books about abolition, civil rights, African American inventors. I used to just bring them all into the classroom, and then we would share them, talk about the cover, the title, and assign each student a different book, and then they would read part of it. Usually it would just be part of it if it was very long, or if it was a short book, then they would read the whole thing and report on it and make a little project on it. But every time we came to Sojourner Truth's book, nobody ever wanted to pick it up. It just seemed like she wasn't colorful enough, interesting enough, and she always looked very serious, very stern in the picture. So everybody just picked Rosa Parks, other abolitionists like Frederick Douglass was a favorite, and of course the time went on, and I never really looked into her life. I just knew she was an abolitionist. But then when I started reading about her and the opportunity to write a script about her life became a reality, and I started doing all the research, I realized that she was a bodhicitta, that she had in her lifetime achieved Buddhahood. Not only was she able to forgive her oppressors, to forgive her enemy, she also loved them. She loved them enough to go back and give them hope at the end of their lifetime. So I'm sure she accumulated a lot of merit and really healed, hopefully, from all the turmoil she went through as a slave, and later on as a single mother of children and adolescents in a convulsive world such as we experience today. Those of us who have boys especially, we know how difficult it is and dangerous to bring them up all by ourselves. Even with the father being around, it's still difficult, because they're searching for their own identity and they're pulled by so many sides until they finally see their own journey before them, and that may take time. In my case, I had 2 children, and one of them was a very big challenge for me. He was shot in the chest when he was 17. I had paranoia after that for a long time. Now David and I are best friends, and I understand him, and I am not the same kind of parent that I was. So I understand how important and how painful her children were to her, especially when she saw that even though they were free, there wasn't much of a future for them. What was she to do? Her son left on a whaling boat, and he never came back. He did write 3 letters to her, but I know she must have been heartbroken when his ship arrived and he wasn't on it. Then her other children spread all over north, east, here and there, and she kept up with them as much as she could, until finally in her old age, I think she gave rest to her pain and embraced eternity. Now, as I bring her to you, I bring her to the tabletop I wonder what she would have me say. I wonder what her political stance would be right now. And that's what I am in pursuit of as I go to Battle Creek, to immerse myself in the life and work for the future and the present of the world who needs her voice today.